Movie begins with a throwback of a lady walking into the club and they end up having a connection with the bartender. Fast forward to the present. Here is Mo, who is set to go to work, and her husband, who happens to be a stay-at-home husband. Her mom has always been very mad at her working and him staying at home. Well, her mom happens to be the in charge of the company while she works under her mom. Well, after a long day at the office, she came back home and he had already prepared dinner for her. She told him her mom said they should come for dinner tomorrow. At dinner, he complimented how delicious the food was, and she said she didn't make it. She doesn't have time to make food for people like him. She went ahead to give her daughter a new ring she got for her from Zanzibar, but she doesn't want the one her husband gave to her. Then she asked him about work, or is he still going to continue digging on her child money. And he said he's working on a project and it will surely come up soon, and then stood up to get this. While he left, he overheard the mom telling her daughter that he is just here to leech on her money and all that love and caring is just a tactic. The next day, he brought her lunch to the office, and while they were having a good time, her mom walked in with a client. She introduced her daughter to the client as her daughter and Mo's husband as her errand boy, then asked Mo to join them in the conference room immediately. Mo's husband felt sober but had nothing to say. Later at night, he tried talking her into making love with him tonight. It's been 4 months now and all she has been doing is work. She was surprised it's that long already, and she's so tired tonight. So she promised him on Thursday, which she will be less busy. It's Thursday already. He made an entrance, cause tonight is gonna be massive, baby. He even took some supplements that will make him work harder and longer. She also went and changed into a sexy doctor just to make everything more spicier. And someone started knocking. Before you knew it, the person is inside. It's Mom's mom. If you're wondering how she has a key, this house is one of her houses, and she has a very big bedroom inside the house, which she can come in anytime she feels like sleeping in the apartment. Mo rushed downstairs before her mom could come upstairs, and she told her to join her in her room. They have a meeting now. Mo went back to her husband and apologized that she will be back in an hour, she promised, and our guy is already on the spot. Well, they keep going through some files, and it's past 2 hours already. Her mom is not yet asleep. Her husband has been waiting, roaming about just to calm his big man down, but it's not working. Finally, her mom has fallen asleep, but Mo has fallen asleep too. The moment she woke up, she noticed it's already past 5 hours, and she has to wake up in the next hour. Some days later, Mo's husband was at home doing research on his crop business. Then a call came in from an hospital stating his wife has been admitted in the hospital. Then the doctor explained she had a minor accident and thank God it's just a little fracture. Her mom was already at home waiting for her. Then she put all the blame on Mo's husband. Had it been his working, she wouldn't have gone through this. Mo's husband was really touched by what she said and he excused her. Then she later left after asking him to take very good care of her since he has nothing else doing. Well, Mo's husband has been very helpful and useful for the couple of days. He has been taking very good care of her like no one could. He decided to go get groceries one day. Mo tried to reach her crutches, then she stepped on her injured leg. At that moment, her mom walked in. He rushed to her and asked her where is her husband. She said he's coming in where to get groceries, and luckily he came back at that moment. She insulted every part of his body. That how dare him leave her all alone. She made it look extreme. She said she fell down on the floor and rolled over. If not she was here, who know what they would have been talking about. She insulted him and pushed him to the wall to the extent he couldn't take it anymore. He didn't know when he started talking back and told her that being an orphan isn't a crime. Because he wasn't born rich, that doesn't mean he'll be poor forever. And he has surely give her daughter what money cannot buy. And she should ask her daughter have he ever asked her of money. He continues talking to the extent he started disrespecting her. After he was done, he went upstairs. Mo came upstairs and met him that why will he disrespect her mother like that? Then he told her, for once, could you ever side me? And she said, it's not like that. You know how mommy can be. Then he said he's tired. He's tired of living this kind of life. He packed out and moved to his friend's house that very night. Mo told her mom that he moved out, and she said, you see, he never loved you. If he has loved you, he will not insult me and still moved out. While you are still in this condition, don't worry, I will get us a trip to Zanzibar. And she asked her, do you remember that my friend's son is back in the country? I think it's time for you guys to meet. Every day keep getting worse. She woke up, he's not next to her. She even started calling his name to come help her with the water. Then she asked the maid for her breakfast. She would like sandwich and coffee. And she said she knows Sabiam that is her husband that used to make it. She should doesn't know how to make it too. After a long day at work, she get back home and was staring at their picture. Tears just rolled down her cheeks. She has missed him so much. Even the fridge was empty because he's the one that would usually fill it. She was still disturbed about what her mother said, that he must have been with another woman who is his next target. Then she decided to call a private spy to spy on him. Well, here his friend is tired of seeing him sitting down and thinking, so he said they should go clubbing. Even at the club, he's not even having fun. A sexy lady walked up to him and he ignored her. All this was captured by the private investigator. She delivered the message and she told her that he ignored all the women in the club. Here at home, her mom asked the maid to take out all the plant crop her husband has been working on. Mo came downstairs and asked her what she was doing. At this point, she was tired of her mom's attitude. She spoke to her on how much she has disrespected her husband, and at the end she said she wants her to end up like her. This hurt her mother so much that she has to leave the house. Her mother went back home staring at some album pictures and weeping. She cried to the extent she has to go to her daughter's house. Well, she doesn't look welcoming, but she told her daughter there is something she needs to tell her. When she was young, she fell in love with a bartender. This man showed her love and care that no one has ever showed her, and to top it up, he was good looking. They fall in love with each other that she has to take him to her parents. Her parents didn't accept him because they feel he's a nobody and he's just here to take advantage of her. They let her had no option because she was already pregnant for him, so they accept him as their son-in-law. Few months later, he started maltreating her because she stopped giving him money, and all she does is to steal her father's money just to satisfy him. She stole money from her father to the point her father got broke. Still that didn't stop him from abusing her. One day he left and never come back. She let her find out where he was staying, and when she went there to see him, she was shocked and surprised at what she met. He was already a married man with 5 kids, and all the money he has been collecting from her, he has been sending it to his family. And due to this news, her father had a stroke and died because she was the only daughter of her parents. Then she promised herself to pick up herself and become a better person. And the moment she saw Mo's husband, all her thought is he is here for the same reason. But now she understands her husband is different, and she promised to take him as her son-in-law. Before he knew it, she has rushed down to the friend's house, and then she apologized to him for not standing up for him and also letting her mom treat him that way. Then he said all he's thinking of this minute is just to kiss her. Aww. And she took him back home. They got home and mom's mom has already made a special dinner just for her son-in-law. Then she proceeded to apologize to him for everything she has done. She was only trying to be careful, but now she knows how much he loved her daughter. And then they hug each other. She also gave them the spare key to the house and promised not to come or live here again. Mo was very happy at her mother's decision. Then she left them to enjoy their dinner. And that's it for last straw. Shout out to the amazing actors BIMBO Ademoye Timini and this beautiful, wonderful, iconic woman, Miss SHAFY BELLO. Please rate this movie out of 10. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and like. See you next time. Bye bye.